on the last episode, we had 200 kilometres of this.
That's it. All shit here that this dusty mud track is the main thoroughfare from the south to the north in this part of Russia.
So we survived last night. We managed to get to the hotel like 9:30. Some crazy men found us in the middle of the road and drove us to this hotel. And the lady wasn't going to let us in, but then they just like shouted at her, and then she opened the gate and we made it. We're in a... But yeah, this is a decimation inside the room. Got tyres, bags, electricity charging over there. Just charge everything you've got. First time I've had a kettle in since Europe, so we're making full use of that bad boy. I'm going to show you a view out the window. It's not quite a poolside view. You'll get the drift when you see it. Rubble. We are in Russia. Bit of a dust storm this morning. Just picking up supplies at the shop. Just checking out the bikies. Ordinarily, a fuel stop should be an easy process, but when you've got 7 fuel tanks, it can be a bit of a chore.
I had to stop again because I'm overheating again. The wind's really strong when it's behind us, so literally my radiator's not getting any airflow whatsoever. I wish the fan would just work. This is break time. Well, breakfast, lunchtime. Bread and cheese. That's all you get from the shop. We've had to stop now on this dusty road because my overheating lights come on. So we thought we'd eat while we wait for it to cool down. But unfortunately, all the sand and dust is now eating the cheese.
So much gritty goodness.
Even going fast, like if I go 40 miles an hour, I still overheat. With the wind's 40 miles an hour, so that means I got 0. No, look, Astrakhan, 123 k's, right. Me and Jenny are both just confused as to why the guard has a suppressor on his machine gun. A massive suppressor. Why would you need one if you're a policeman? Terrifying. Just pop you off in the dark, silently. There's a bullet holes.
All I can taste is that energy drink. It's really making its way through my system. Seeing you. Seeing what you're up to. Dave, Schneb.
Jenny's getting to go in an ultimate car that she's really excited about, which is a Lada. She's going in a Lada. So awesome in it. Are you telling him? Or manoeuvring? Every time we slow down, my seat moves. I've got to say, I saw Astrakhan as being like a little bit of back end of nowhere because of where it is, but check out this beast. Look at that, how awesome is that? Like, it was a bit rough coming in on the taxi, and then we saw that and it was just like, whoa, that's awesome. It's just crazy, look. It's like Kremlin. Whoa. Cool. But now I need to find some food and some cash because I'm hungry. I think we do need some more cash. I've got some spots here and they're really upsetting me. They're ruining my tan. What did you think of your ride in your ladder?
So much fun.
It was mildly terrifying but awesome at the same time. followed by the guards. He's there. He's circling us. We're being circled. There's this little kid on one of these Segway things that... animal. I really want one. I've never had to go for one, but I'd love one. The next day we went out in search of a new cooling fan. This fan works, but it's way too big. This is the original fan. This is the one we could get. I need to make this smaller considerably.
Also, oil change day. Yep. Good job I don't buy expensive eyeliner. That's all I can say.
Fan, I've had to butcher it to remove the blade off the fan blades. And now there's really any space to get the mounts on, so I've had to improvise quite a lot. Just a minute trying to make a guard to protect the radiator hose if I can. It's not ideal, but at least the fan will go around, and I don't think it'll eat anything. That alarm is pushing on the radiator, so I'm not like keen about that with it bouncing down. But got enough rubbery stuff between it, should be okay.
First oil change. Oh, this is so weird. Oh god. No. Dave, your little legs up. What? These metal strips are so slippy. Oh, dry land. Britannia? Yeah.
We've made it into Kazakhstan. It looks very Kazakhstani. Well, I'd imagine it to be. Apart from that water, I didn't see that coming. That is a man riding a camel. There's a man just casually riding a camel. His own camel, probably. With the roads in such bad repair, a lot of the Kazakh drivers would rather have a head-on collision with the oncoming traffic than go in a pothole. As you can see, it's some time later, but we managed to sort out the puncture. It's got really late now, I think it's like 9 o'clock, so look over there, it looks like the dark storm is coming in. Yeah, we fixed the puncture, but then as soon as we got back to Jenny's bike, we found that her hydro clutch has crapped itself. So another 45 minutes, pull that out and put the cable clutch back in, and I think we can now continue our journey now. We hope. We're not going to get to bed till about midnight tonight, I don't think.
I didn't.
Look at this guy, massive traffic. Dude just off to the shops on his horse. So that guy there is a camel, and he is approaching Jennifer. I think she's feeling very weird about the whole thing. It's really weird, look. Casual camels that's over the road. So we were in Attribution, which is not far from the border when you enter from the west. but it's like 900 kilometres to Uralsk. The sat-nav says we've got 40 kilometres of this road left, and then it doesn't tell us what's beyond it, and I wonder if it just turns to like a dirt track. Because I suspect that the reason why this road's so good is because of oil companies that keep it in check. So we'll see how bad it gets once we pass all this stuff. Just a quick word on my new addition to my luggage. So my tank bag zip died, I fixed it and it died again, so this has been relegated to carrying snacks. But then for these longer journeys we needed more food, so I bought a little cooler bag from the supermarket yesterday, and that's got all our pasta and pasta sauce and vegetables, etc. in it. But I really need to get a new tank bag. It's really bad as well because it was doing really well, the tank bag, and because I've had it for like a year and a half. And this guy on Facebook was like, oh yeah, like, is that like a tank bag? Like, what do you rate it? And I was like, oh yeah, it's an amazing tank bag, really good. And then literally 3 days after I said that, the zip just ripped straight off it, and it's dated. So, unless someone can repair my zip, that would be good. Lunchtime in Kazakhstan. We found a weird oil pump sign, town sign to shelter behind, because it's pretty baking out here. That roaring noise you can hear in the background's our MSR stove, because I'm having my noodles. And when my noodles in, just knocked it down to a simmer. Yeah, we've been learning quite a lot about just having a nice time on the road. You have to excuse the wind noise. This is our lunch spot today. Yeah, we've been learning about how to actually have a nice time on the road, so got to properly take a stop. It's so easy to just keep riding or to just eat something like chocolate or whatever. I know noodles aren't that great, but it's so easy to just keep going and then miss out on actually stopping and just relaxing for a bit. Because I mean, like, what we found is we just ride all day, and sometimes we'll eat breakfast, get on the road, and then it's like, oh no, we'll stop later, we'll stop then, we'll stop then. We never do, and then we literally don't eat till like 8 o'clock at night, and that's not good. It's really bad for your concentration, especially on these roads, which are pretty catastrophic. So we've bought ourselves, I showed you the cooler bag, so we've got the little cooler bag, which is really good actually. It's kept all the food quite cool, because we put cold drinks in there, so they've kept it cool like an ice pack. So yeah, it's nice actually to just sit down. We're going to have a sit down behind the bikes. We've both got, well, 4G internet, which is really good. Trying to stay off it if we can, unless we're working, just so that we spend time together and enjoy ourselves. Really, you know, take the places in that we're going. But right now, a bit of Facebooking won't go amiss. Trying to find a campsite somewhere we can hide behind, away from the wind. So that's some kind of old quarry or something we might be able to use. Ah! Exit. access ramp. It's all gone a bit enduro down here. There's a nice shallow bit there. Keep going that way and see if you can get to it. Oh dear. Oh, lovely. Oh, I'm fine. I'm Dan. Right, do you wanna, shall I do the heaving and you do the lifting from the back? Ride it out with your legs up. Don't try to stop. After that little bit of enduro fun, we found what we think might be a good spot. Down here somewhere, out of the way of the wind or in like a crater. I hope it doesn't fill with water. I also hope it wasn't used for a nuclear test because we'll be glowing for the next few months if that's true. So we've got the bikes parked up. Jenny's getting the jungle formula bug spray out. I'm probably going to put the tent down there, I think. Camp's all set up. Dinner's on. In the middle of a crater in Kazakhstan. It's all part of it though, isn't it? Having these stinky knickers on your bike. That one's massive, that one. Wow.
So the first job of the day was to find a shop so we could get some water and food.
Wow. Oh, back that way. Yeah, he's an animal. He's doing the 20 mile an hour. Should I keep up with him? Oh, there, I can see it. It says Magazine, look. Yes, I'm buying that kid. Recruits from me if I've got any money. 200, oh no, I've got 2, 700, 1,700, 1,800, 900, 1,000, I've got 1,400.
Siempre me decía que iba a estudiar o que algo le dolía y en diferentes carros la veía. Mis amigos me decían y yo tan bobo que nunca creía. Sus amigas me veían y se reían. Opiniones en mi vida yo no aceptaba porque yo creía que ella cambió y que estaba arrepentida. Pero llegó mi día de darme cuenta que me dolía, que mi cara tan linda, pero tan bandera, que no me queda mía y me trató como una porquería, tan bandida. Pero me dijo que me quería, pero solo me mintió, pero tan bandida.
As you can see, the locals choose to drive at either side of the road.
So just crack on, just avoid everything.
Wow. So these are horses, that's an eagle. There's an eagle and there's a load of wild horses. It's like something out of like, what was that medicine woman? Oh look, there's another eagle up here eating a poo. The reason why we're sat down is because we're trying to find somewhere to stop for a second. That's what we look like, bucket monk. Get over here. I've got bready biscuits. Got grapes. Got oranges, grapes, pistachios, sausage sticks, chocolate, Red Bull. Do you want to share Red Bull? Yeah. Ah! I'm gonna make it. It's gonna end up my death. My highway death. Death Highway.
Pero solo me mintió, pero tan bandida. Yo que le entregué la vida mía y hasta parecía que era mía, pero tan bandida.